Peace package say Royal reality. Yelele ama. Yelele 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 ama. Yelele ama. Yelele 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 ama.
All right, hi, my name is Sheku Arinze and you're watching Royalty TV show. Don't change the dial.
Royal reality, Royal reality, this is reality, Complete package say Royal reality, Yelele ama. Yelele 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 ama. Yelele ama. Yelele 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 ama. Yelele ama.
It's day 12. After their workout, the royalties were eager to eat their very tasty breakfast at the Royal Food Court.
How bread will grow for my bread?
Everybody are eating. Favor, pizza. Please, don't put that bone. It's not my friend, though. It's not
Why you like this now?
Who else has not taken? I'm asking you. I think pizza and favor.
You cannot finish it, don't take. Yesterday, some persons took bread and did not finish it. If you need bread,
Yes, pizza.
the one you can finish.
Yes, put your own here. Pizza and favor.
Give me that one now.
Okay, it's okay.
Yes, just make sure.
So there.
Bread.
This is pizza. Let me chop and let's chop.
Please, I need sugar. It's too what?
Is that traffic? No. Are you sure? Okay, there's wrong with this girl. Jane. Mary Jane. Jane. Jane.
Senor, what's that?
It's too much now.
You can say no.
I beg, sorry.
Okay, CMD.
How far? They give you a music now, I feel the shot.
And if that's in brain, go rest.
Then you go say reduce it and let's
Reduce.
No, you take it. But there's fat there, right?
Think that is not here.
There's fat.
I get shampoo for it.
Shall go for it, man.
Come back.
Don't be good, I need to chop back. Don't be food later. Oh, don't be good. Why? It's meant for you to not vanish.
Please, it's not after eating, I will start getting some persons that are not eating. It's everyone down. Everyone else. life. You're not super through. But they don't make my bed.
Let me make bed. I find a way for bed.
Abuja. Just go buy me one.
I have other ones, but that particular one.
Where is the big diamond now? So it's expensive. No, do better.
For Akam. Do water for Akam. Yeah.
You drink your pap and take water.
Is it wild now? Daddy.
Find yourself.
Daddy, now I got that your cup. Mr. Man.
Hi, babes. Bro, you know you're getting very close to places. I don't understand you.
There's nothing for you to understand.
Okay.
Amara.
The robotry. 19 million with you. Thank you.
I'm going to do ours.
You know, what of my own? You just relax like person you know. Let's see what I play for a phone now.
Don't finish.
Alright, go there.
I should come.
Stay home, stay alive, wash your hands, be clean, watch the reality show, and above everything, believe in yourself.
The general later summoned the royalties to the game arena for the Minecraft game.
Can make any exclamation or any however any celebration you want to. This is your sport. It's at those spots that I'll be able to jot down, or you come to jot down the number of minutes and seconds that you used in finishing up the game. When you get to the carpets where you have the bottles, you're not expected to touch or to start selecting. What you should do is use your eyes. Use your eyes to find out which is number 1, which is number 2, which is number 3, or whatever number as the case may be. You should not touch. So you should only use your hand to touch the particular number, okay, that you've seen that you're going to keep. When you've done that, you go back there and repeat the same process until number 12, okay? If you touch any of the bottles, you'll be disqualified.
In this game of speed and wit, the royalties would have to guess which cup has the hidden treasure, after which proceed to the selected bottle with the number and place it on the right corresponding spot. The royalties with the quickest time wins. The royalties retreated to a surprise royal banquet, where they were served food and drinks to their liking. But of course, the royal house has a surprise guest for the royalties.
Nice to meet all of you guys. Round of applause for yourselves. And all of you here, bright stars, looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, that's the truth. Now, the question I'll ask is, how hungry are you? I can see you're very hungry. At least you finish a bowl of rice and pepper soup. Oh, that's what type of hunger. What type of hunger are we talking about here? Success. Thank you. Success. So, what's the motivation? What drives you? That you left everywhere. He was just telling me that some of you spent 3 days on the road in the process of trying to get here.
Yeah.
That's the hunger we're talking about. Who wants it the most? It's a thing. But if you don't show that resilience, that tenacity, that fight for it, you don't get it. Mind you, I like being very, very, very brass tacks, being very, very realistic with myself. Not everybody here who's gathered at the table will feast at the high table at the end of it. Some will drop out of the way. What I want you guys to know is as you go along, you're building friendship here. Keep those friendships. They're very important for tomorrow. Keep those friendships. You'll fight, you'll quarrel, you'll argue, but don't get physical. I'm sure you all know the rules.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've all had the arguments, abuse yourself, say all sorts of things to yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're from different diverse. Listen, even the tongue and teeth quarrel. Sometimes the teeth will bite the tongue, and for some days, some few hours or so, the tongue will be feeling the impact of her. You think it's a mistake that the teeth beat the tongue? They probably were having an argument. I didn't like the way you were chewing that meat. You stop me for here. And they quarrel. He doesn't sleep. You don't sleep. Do you get it? It's a mix of everything. It's a mix of everything in life. Your social life, your political life, your business life, your career, the experiences. Listen, let me tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen, there is no idea that is stupid. None. Let me tell you what I do. When the ideas come, I just get them, and I place them in order of priority, A, B, C, D, E. They all have their boxes. I call them my buffer. I just drop them in there. So when I know that this idea is not going to work, I leave it. When it's applicable, I'll come back and take it. Sir, open, take the idea, and execute. So you might bring some ideas that might just not be its time. Don't waste it. Keep it somewhere. You come back to it. You will definitely come back to it. Have you not thought about something? Has it not happened to any of you here? You thought about something, you have an idea, you keep it in your head. Say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Maybe money is delaying you, or one thing is something keeps pushing you. One day you're just watching TV or just somebody, that very idea that's in your head. Boom. Huh? You start asking yourself, did I talk to Femi? Was it the neck I spoke with? No. He didn't speak to anybody. You know what has happened? Yeah? God took the idea like this, sprinkled it. If you're sensitive, catch it up, execute. So you're not the only one with the idea. The way God created is the way He created every other person. Hope you understand that. Yes, sir. So that's how it is. Then for the ladies, I have a special message for you ladies. I always say, I know some of you here are interested in acting. Yes. Please, and please. So don't disrespect yourself. Let whoever is going to work with you see you for. Not for your physical attributes. What's in here? And anybody who brings up that kind of nonsense, they tell him to go and suck a lemon. You make it with the other person. Go suck a lemon. Listen, whatever you go drink, they'll go pass you. Let the person go suck a lemon. If at the end of the day, I'm not saying because we're all humans, do the work first. Let it be very professional, very nice. And then along the line, you guys start having feelings for each other, fall in love. There's no problem with that one. It's a natural thing. But if it's script, meet me in room. Ross. Learn that. Ross. It's called zip up. Uncle Ross, zip up that thing. Zip up. You don't need it. You don't. Let this be your guiding principles. And like your male folks, work very hard. All right?
Yes, sir.
That's my thorough 3-kobo advice that I have for all of you. Questions? Anybody with questions? And if you don't have questions, you know as Jesus talk, pack your thing, dust your feet, and go. So if you have questions, go ahead. I'm a very interactive person. I like to be interactive. Yeah. Sit down, sit down. We're not in classroom. What's kept me going? That's the force there, not me. I have my own inner one that pushes me, but that man there, he keeps. And being able to also know the ability when to reinvent yourself. I should have talked about that. So when you need to reinvent. You see, in life is like an express. At the point you're going very fast. Then you hit what they call the curves. Those are the bends. Have you been traveling and you see a bend? If you approach the bend with speed, what happens? You go off.
Yeah.
But if you see a bend and they have given you the sign, bends are ahead, slow down. And then you negotiate. Those negotiating, that bend, those are the challenges you face in life. Those are the challenges you face. All those things that you start seeing in life, you'll be asking yourself, who do me, who no do me, blah, blah, blah. That's the curve. You hit the curve. Then you come out, you maneuver, and you come out and you're back on the straight road, you're bounced back. So I've been able to understand when I need to shift gear. There was a point in time in my career, it was all about playing bad roles. Are they here? Tell them I'm not around, I traveled. There was a point in time that all my career was all about bad roles. Demonic roles, holding guns, do it. Things were beginning to happen around me. My colleagues, they were all traveling abroad. They would not call me. What's going on? I was standing on the road in my street in Lagos one day, Tafawa Balewa Crusade. One woman just walked up to me. Mr. Shego, say, why are you always playing bad role? Me, I was feeling very funky with myself. Madam, it's the job. I catch you playing on that thing. I was just talking and muttering and going away. And after a while, I started giving thoughts to it. Come on, this thing is really true. Everything, bad rules, bad. I said, no. I need to stop this. So I stopped acting for 2 years plus. I gave up acting for 2 years plus. I went in to do my show. There was a show called No Holds Barred I was doing on AIT. I started focusing. Even that one wasn't even too strong, but I was just doing it. Then it was as if all of them had ganged up at that period. The demons had gathered. Say, bros, we have scripts. Oh, bad roles. Say, no, I'm not doing this. They kept on going on and on. For 2 years, I refused. It got so bad that they called me to come and do Anchor. Good, I was going to rebrand, The Ultimate Man. They had not even started Good Ultimate Search then. As soon as I arrived at Eco Hotel, when the agency guy called me, I was outside. He said, I'm coming. He went, came back, was now beginning to walk around as if he was dividing land. I said, bros, what's going on? Come. My boss said, your character doesn't fit the brand. Can you find out somebody else? I felt so bad. Can I find you somebody else? Okay. The kind of person I am, it's okay. I gave them for that matter. Then Guinness came calling. I had to do a show. They said they were arguing at Guinness. No, Shego, it doesn't. One woman was there. May God continue to bless Cherry for me, Cherry Remosele. Said, you know her? Cherry Remosele said, if it's not Shego, leave it. It has to be Shego. And then one other guy there, Tunde, joined. They called me. I went for audition. Bishop Lakle was there. Keke Ogungwe and D1, they all went for the audition. I came. I left. A week later, they called me. Then, of course, GSM was, do you have an international passport? I say, yes. do you have visa? I said, yeah, I still have like 6 months of my visa, South African visa. Get ready. I'll go to the procurement and go and discuss your fee, everything. Eh? It was like I was dreaming. I went. They gave me the job. Gave me my ticket. Put me on the plane. Business class. Champagne. Champagne. And what we would like to take, we have, just spread out. Got to South Africa, got to Joburg, from Joburg, say Cape Town, business class again. Got down to Cape Town. The guy who came with me from the agency, got there, so it's 2 o'clock that they do check-in at the hotel. Brilliant hotel like that. Then I saw the pictures of all the Hollywood stars there. Again, you know. I pinched myself first. Then they now took me to, say, let's go do some shopping for you. Then you're going to where? They now took me to one big store, checked my shoe size, the suit, everything, bought it. I was still looking like I was dreaming. So we're going to the studio because I do voiceovers. So we're going to do the voiceover. Okay. So when we got there, the white guy was now talking to me. We're going to do this 40 seconds. It's 45, but you have to give us like 42, 43. I told the guy that was with me, I said, look, if you open your mouth and tell this guy anything, I will kill you. I just kept quiet. So when you're comfortable, read. Do you need anything? I said, maybe water. Give me. I read. I gave him 40 first. He stopped, looked at me. So can you stretch it a little bit? That was nice. I went. I gave him 42. I gave him 42. I gave him 43. He said, that's good. That's good. I like that. He was asking, who's this guy? But when I told him that I do voiceovers in Nigeria for a living, then I finished. Then I took me back to my hotel. I got to the hotel. It was a surprise. I just got to just say, welcome, Mr. Segun Arinze on the bed with flowers and everything. I said, okay, big boy, you have arrived. So my career started changing. I did the commercial. It became a hit. In fact, what I was shooting, it was good. What was that thing that I normally say because I hosted the show for 2 years. It's a hello Nigeria and good luck. When I did that, the guy really liked everything. So when I got back to Nigeria, they said, we got your report. That was fantastic. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. That's why they gave me the second year to do. On the heels of that, Charles Noviana came to me and said, he has a script he wants to do. I said, one day, what's the script? He brought it. It was Atlanta. I said, I would do it. And then my career just turned. In fact, new offers start coming from left, right, center. Good roles. Why am I saying this? You need to determine your life, what you want for yourself. You know, you say anyone, but anyway. And if it's what you call yourself. What you call it. If you say your name is Bruce Carter, everybody, hey, Bruce Carter. If you say your name is shit, bro, shit. If you say your name is Diamond, everyone call you Diamond. So I chose to call myself Superstar. And I remained there. So you can also live like that. You can also tell yourself, this is what I want for myself. Set a target for yourself, set an aim, set an objective for yourself. Because when you do that, you start working towards it. Today, everybody refers to me as the actor's actor. And I prefer it that way. Rather than, bad role, bad boy. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to play bad role. No, don't get me wrong, please, guys. I'm not saying it's the wrong thing. But you know, when you are deliberately stereotyped, in fact, you are boxed into a corner, your career begins to nosedive. And when they're done with you, they move on to the next person. You are expired. But when you show that versatility, you can play anything. They respect you as an actor. So it got to a point in time in the lives of my colleagues, RMD, Ramsey, KOK, they all wanted to play bad boys. So the picture started balancing. I'm sure you've seen Ramsey and RMD in bad roles.
Yeah.
So it happens. Set that for yourself. Don't try as much as possible not to be a stereotype. It kills the actor. Try as much as possible. Avoid it. Just be the actor. Just be in the middle. Play this play. Sometimes you might not be suited for all the roles, but just try and be in the middle. Here's an example why I say that's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult, but you have to find a way. No matter what, you must find a way to demarcate your private life. What I've done so far for myself is I've shut down on anything my family. I don't put my children's pictures, I don't put my wife, I don't put anything. Just shut down. I don't want. I only tell you what I want you to know. You know, if I feel I want you to know, you know. If I don't feel, I shut it down. If it's important, I'll let you know. If it's not important, what I do is I push my work forward. See me more for my work, my family. And then when there are rumors coming up, you shut it down. And then, of course, I have people who are working with me, my team, some members of my team who are working with my journalist friends out there. Once some stories come up, I say, break it, shut it out. If I want, I say, let it go. If I know that at the end of that story is going to help impact my career, I'll let it go. But if it's not, shut it down. Don't come into my personal life. But people don't know that. Because the public sees you awful, they believe that. They know you. Yeah? And they don't see you as a human being anymore. You do not have any right to be angry in public. You don't have any right to talk anyhow. In fact, you must not behave like a human being. I was walking on the street of Aba. I went to work. One woman just came and there. You know what Yoruba call Shalabara? Tomansha Alabara. She just gave me right at the back. Bah! I turned back. I was going. And then she after hitting me, she now said, what are you doing, Aba? You couldn't do anything. Listen, if you slap her that minute, nobody saw what she did to you. They only saw your own reaction. Headline, Shegwa slaps woman in a bar market. What happened? Nigerians don't read. It's a headline. We said it. All those roles he plays. Armed robber, kidnapper, ritualist. See, maybe we wanted to even use him for ritual. So you find all sorts of things like that. I have seen. Who among you knows Adeno Ogunsanya? In Lagos, Surulere, Adeno Ogunsanya. How many of you know Adeno Ogunsanya in Surulere? Oh. There's a place called Tasty Fried Chicken. So there was this guy who was crippled. He didn't have a leg, but he was using the roller skater. And he was begging me for money. And it was a sunny day that day, and I was rushing. I just bought my food. I wasn't getting to the car and get onto where I was going. So the next I heard from him, because he begged me when I went in, when I was coming out, he was still there, begging other people. And then he saw me. And then goes, meaning, the way you keep people in films is how they will kill you. Now, see. Imagine if I had, for somebody who was just on a roller skater, if I had, out of anger, kicked him. Nobody sees that. They didn't hear what he told me. They only saw my reaction kicking him. News. So what did I do? I kept quiet, entered the car, drove off. As I was going in the car, I prayed, say, Father Lord, I sever myself from this. I just covered myself in the blood of our Lord Jesus Christ, because you don't know what's in there for a mouth. When small picking will tell you, say you go see, just begin back up. So there are a lot of instances like that. People forget that you have your life to live. You must get angry. Every time you see, you must smile. And then you're a bag of money. You're never broke. So anytime you just say, you don't give them Oloshiwere. They will abuse you. So you need to, we learn. No, I'm not the only one. No. We all have learned how to manage it. You can't do anything about it, manage it. And this is not a country that you can afford to be carrying bodyguards about. Because if you carry bodyguards about, sometimes they might get overzealous and beat people. They will not say bodyguard beat. They will say Shegwa is a beat. Then if they want to be a beat nice, Shegwa is a bodyguard guy. He gave them instruction. Or Ramsey beat. Do you understand that? So you need to learn to manage those things. But it's not easy. We'll continue, Sha. I started acting when I was in secondary school. And then I was lucky enough to meet a friend called Ayoro Ali. And we started a group called Palm Players. And from day one, my dad wanted me to be a lawyer. But from day one, I told myself, so it was, everything you see right now happening to me is deliberate. I prepared for it, and I asked God to grant me that. And if I come back again, and I don't have the opportunity to be an actor, which I would love to be, I'll be a naval officer. And if I'm refused that, I'll become a white dove. Where? When you say they keep, where? It can't happen in Lagos. It can't happen in Onitsha, in Abuja. May you be a star. It is not your portion. Don't carry your money, you can't dash somebody, you want to make me a star. What, my brother, what is the guarantee that after paying that money and you play the role that you go blow? There's no guarantee. Huh? So why you now take that money? When you do that, you've been raped. Artistically raped. They've taken the best of you. They've just milked you. Like I was telling the girls, the minute you go and say you go with any producer, it's gone. Next thing they tell you, it's Genevieve that wants to play that role, or Murtala is going to play it, or that will play that role. That role that you allowed him to do, and then at the end of it, he doesn't give it to you. He'll tell you that Rita Dominic is Genevieve. The highest he will do for you as a favor is to bring you, stand near Rita Dominic, carry tray. Madam. Then when they show the figure, tell your friends, you'll see me like this. If you are even unlucky, if you are so unlucky yourself, God won't come punish you. Only your hand they see the break. They cut you off. Because most of the dressers are not the one they edit. They edit this one. Okay, just the hand. Yeah, she will just take his hand. Oh, thank you. Who be the person? We don't see. Then the next thing, they'll come, the wicked editor, very wicked, they come put you for where you didn't inside midst of crowd, they carry the tray about. They can't defocus you. So why you want to kill yourself? Why do you want to kill yourself and do all kind of rubbish? See, the snail takes time to get to his destination. He still gets there. It gets to his destination, irrespective of time. And you see, in the industry, it's not how long you have stayed, though. You can be in the industry for 50 donkey years, playing waka pass, doing this, you've done this, you've done that. One small picking will come from nowhere, just come, becomes a star. Then you, that person, will go, you try. May that not be your portion. It's crazy. Look, 40 years. I've been in this business 40 years. Before Nollywood. I graduated from the University of Ife in 1986. Dramatic arts. So I know what I'm telling you. When I started out, it's crazy. This industry, I've seen it all. There's nothing I've not seen. Nothing surprises me anymore. It's even at the level of leadership, I've gotten to the level of leadership. At least I was once president of the guild. What have I not seen in this industry? I have seen it all. And we'll still see more. It's crazy. Don't go and ask you cheapening yourself because you want to be a star. Go and be a star. You will see stars. I have this, that my godfather was telling you. Uncle B, you call yourself a star? Stars are up there, you are down here. In fact, there are a lot of crazy people in this industry who just, and the funny thing about it is that a lot of them disappear because they are not true blue professionals. They just see it as a means to an end. Let me just make this money and move. Go and check a lot of the so-called producers, directors of those days. They are no longer there. Some of them, quote me, some of them ended up being bricklayers, petrol attendants, vulcanizers. You've seen all sorts. But those who kept an honest heart, some of them have gone to law school. Some of them become engineers, some say doctor. You don't use the industry as a means to an end. It doesn't work. Listen, there are no part-time soldiers, no part-time policemen, no part-time doctors or lawyers. So don't be a part-time actor. This job demands your soul, everything about you. It demands it. That is if you want to enter Nollywood, because this whole place is not everywhere that's Nollywood. There are other things that you guys are thinking of. I'm just telling you about my own industry. Do you understand? So there's no part-time. No part-time anything. You are either full policeman, full naval officer, full doctor, full engineer, full architect, or full actor. Come and start telling me, I'm just doing it. Once I get a job, I will go. And some have even done it and gone abroad. And died there. I know of a few who have gone, who did some bad things and have died there. I know of one who did nonsense here. When they did the same nonsense, they beat and come out. He doesn't have tea time. Every time he wants to eat, he moves or adds. Listen, if you are very, very bad when you do things. It always comes back. When you do anything bad, it will definitely come back to you. I don't call it competition, but it's silent. It is silent. You're all competing now. It's competition. What do you think it is? Even among footballers on the pitch, it's competition. It's competition. Who wants to be the best? But it is not pronounced. It is silent. It's silent. It's how you package yourself. If you package yourself badly, you go. If you package yourself good, if you package yourself and come out. What was that thing we were saying today? What's the difference between Thor and Shango? Na packaging. So, it's packaging. People don't sell their own. Thor. He said, Bloody Shango, the guy, thunder. But the packaging. Our own here, Lee. Their own there, they don't make a big, strong. If you see the poster, I want to see this film. You see your own Shango, very red. It's not packaging. It's perspectives. Life has so many perspectives. If you move around, you see those perspectives. But if you stay in one place, you only be seeing one perspective. Thank you so much for your time. I gotta go.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you.
Royal housemates. I can see you all are having a good time. Even though no one invited me. But the table is already empty, so you're still eating. See, wait, water. Water is life. All right, have your seat, guys. So, how has your day been so far? Good? Great? Just there? Describe it. Wonderful. Okay, so what makes it awesome? Or what has made your day awesome so far?
Hello, everyone. Hello, my lady. What made today so awesome for me is we had a guest tonight, which Segun Arinze. And I haven't seen him in real life, so I'm so happy seeing him today and him sharing his experience with us as an actor. Thank you.
All right, that's a good one. So can anyone come to the podium and tell us one thing they learned from the conversation with Segun Arinze? All right, please step forward.
In the journey of success, there is no such thing as rest. But the moment you go to sleep, someone else steps in and shuts the door against you. So I think that is what stood out.
That's a powerful one. Thank you very much, Lady Zara Jane. So, building on that, you know, we all had a guest at the Royal House, a veteran Nollywood actor. He spoke to us about his dreams, about his life, about how he started. So today, I want you all to sell me your dream. Everyone is going to talk. What is that big idea? What is that thing that you have in mind? What's that thing that you've been thinking about for a while now that you probably think it's a silly idea, but trust me, it might just be the next big thing. So, we're going to start from the Duchess as the leader.
Okay, you all know my name. I'm Amarachi Eweruzo. A lot of people call me Mimi Michaels. My father's name is Michaels, and I'm Miracle all the same. Wow, my dream. The truth is, I've always wanted to be a leader. Not just a leader, but an exceptional leader. A leader with a difference.
I've always had the dream of owning my own audit firm, and I've been working tirelessly to ensure that I achieve that.
Good evening, my lady. My name is Jane, Pretty Jane, as you all know. You know, my dream is to become an award-winning actor, like multiple award-winning actor.
I still remain your favorable housemate, Favor Zoma. By God's grace, I'm into acting. I've always had this dream of becoming a super Nollywood actor. a writer, producer, and a director, which makes me a renowned filmmaker.
Alright, so please just quickly join me in singing this song. I've always had a dream that we could be anything. All my life I've been dreaming of being a king and being a queen, yeah. I've always had a dream that we could be anything. All my life I've been dreaming of being a king and being a queen, yeah. All my life, all I've ever dreamed of is being a king. All my life, all I've ever dreamed of is becoming the biggest entertainer in the world and impacting life with my music.
House of Silver is actually on. It's on Jumia, where you get to see food supplements, health supplements, whatever it is you're actually facing health-wise. We actually have it on Jumia, and I want to look forward to, selling my brand and other online.
I want to own a multi-purpose car care. Yes, where we'll deal with everything that's related to car. Talk about mechanical, electrical, wash, and electrical. So, in the next few years, I should be able to achieve these goals. Thank you.
I love acting, and I'm a vet medicine student. So being a doctor and being a celebrity makes it very unique and special, because basically in Nigeria, the word vet, it's something uncommon. So I want to see that I'm the person that brings that vibe and eagerness to study vet in Nigeria.
To God, I'm working hard, so one day I can be a brand ambassador for the bank, because these days music brings more money. So it will be a pleasure if the bank can come in to sponsor my music, because they are both FCMB, the same acronym but different meaning. By taking 60% and giving me 40%, I'll be very, very glad. So yeah, that is my dream.
This dream of mine is becoming one of the major characters in the music industry, and of course, the entertainment industry at large, not only in Nigeria, but worldwide. Thank you.
So, my biggest dream is to own a record label. And I have assured myself that the first 3 artists outside will be on scholarship. Anything they are making goes to them 100%, just to show God that I appreciate the fact that He has carried me this far.
My dreams from now to the next 5 years is for me to get married and have my beautiful children. And then I want to own my own orphanage home. I also want to, by the grace of God, not by my strength, own industries where I could reduce the rate of unemployment in Nigeria.
Now, I have Tasha's clothing going on, and very soon, maybe by next month or so, my lashes branded with my name will be in Abuja here. Then my dream small is to have my fashion clothes known by everybody, like everybody will know about it.
I want to be able to give back to the society. That's for me. Thank you.
Next 5 years, I plan to be overseas. Meanwhile, I plan to be the owner of the biggest fashion home, work hard, and of course, married with 2 kids.
My dream is to become a great and a super producer. My dream is to become a billionaire. And believe me, I'm working towards it.
So my dream, basically, is to get money from what I enjoy doing. And what I enjoy doing is dancing. I really love to dance. So my dream is for people to see me on TV dancing in music videos, to be a music vixen.
I always dream of being a super talented, well-known model, and also go into acting. But it's something my parents never gave me that chance to. They never allow me express myself in any way, and that really pulled me down in so many things. That's all.
So, it is our dream as the black millionaires
to have mad money. When I say money, I mean mad money. And give to those who need it. Thank you.
I want to be that leader. I want to be that representative of my constituency that will enlighten the youths in my local government, sensitize them on the proper mindset on how to be good leaders. Thank you.
My dream is to be the biggest and the greatest female politician in Nigeria.
I want to be known. Like, I want to be that celebrity. Like, celebrities will be calling me to make their clothes.
I have this dream of becoming one of the greatest actresses in Nigeria and also a model. I love modeling.
As little as I was then, I can tell you all the names of the actors and actresses and the films, the latest films and all of that. So I knew I was made for the screens.
I wanted to be a fashion designer, not to sell other people's products, but to make my product and also wear and sell them. As you all can see, I'm looking dashy this night, and this is my outfit.
Royalties. Yes, royalties. Yes, sit. How did he go? How did he go? Today is a good day. Very good day. And because I'm not in my usual costume, I think it's a night to smile. So you all are free from your stains. Kenneth, stand. Why did you come late to the game ground today? For that reason, you'll be having one stain. Tomorrow, it's a day for one of our partners. They're going to rehearse a playlet using fresh and famous bread as a theme. Prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be another good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Royal